We have one more special Halloween guest. Russell, show us that video.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Haas and Bev Incorporated.
We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true.
Well, now, really, when we go back then to falling in love and say it's crazy, falling. You see, we don't say rising into love.
Press any key to continue. Any key. There's no fucking any key on it.
Oh, hi! Historic Salem Incorporated is whipping up something really spooky and fun for all you goyles and goblins. So log on to HalloweenInSalem.org for ticket information. You're gonna have fun with this one. So long.
Okay, so let's welcome Borah. Oh, I should have you on every week. You make me look good.
Oh, that's a compliment.
So, Borah, tell us, you're in Salem, Massachusetts.
Yes.
And what do you do there in Salem, Massachusetts?
Oh, well, I just roam around the streets scaring up people, and I do fun little videos. I busk on the streets of Salem, collect money when people take pictures, and I donate a portion of that to children's charities. And I do all sorts of stuff. I also officiate weddings, wedding vow renewals, and baby gender reveals.
I'm a justice of the peace, so I do a lot of that, but I haven't thought about the baby gender reveals.
Oh,
We'll have to talk about that.
well, it's a lot of fun. I don't want to give it all away, but I drop certain things in a cauldron that's hanging between 3 limbs, and I have this little spell that I chant, and then the baby gender is revealed. But I said I don't want to give it away, so if anybody wants to have the baby gender reveal, they need to go to Salem's Black Hat Society.org and schedule an appointment. A video.
Just by talking to you now, I can tell you don't give anything away.
You gotta charge for this, baby.
So what's going on in Salem? It must be the situation must be a little down in Salem this time of year.
Well, it is quieter. We usually have over 500,000 guests in the month of October. It is way down because, of course, of COVID. And so our mayor's doing a really good job of keeping the visitors and guests in Salem safe by honing down on guidelines and coming up with restrictions. So we're having fun the best we can. All of the Halloween, the witch balls and the parades have been canceled. And but we can still get out on the street and busk and in the park and make people laugh and give them a miserable time.
Well, very good. Now, you said you've seen less tourists, but you still see a lot of people there?
There is a ton of people here. And
Are they wearing masks?
Everybody's being compliant for the most part, and they are socially distancing. So everything is great. And we also have ambassadors that are spread out through the city that encourage people to put on a mask. They hand out masks if they don't have masks. So everyone is being terrific.
Well, I'm sure you've had no problem with people being socially distanced from you. I think they wouldn't want to come close.
And no, they know if they come near me, they're going to end up in a cauldron.
So, what's your favorite part about Halloween?
My favorite part about Halloween, there's so much. I think when I'm standing on Essex Street, when I'm busking, all the visitors that come and tell me where they're from, and I also enjoy my younger generations that, or anybody that's autistic, because we have it's just great to interact as a witch with people that are autistic, because they just brighten up, they start talking, and their parents see them come out of their shell, or that is what makes this so much fun. Touching people's lives and making people happy.
So, is this what you do full time?
Actually, no. It's turning into a full-time job. But when I take all of this off, I am actually a registered respiratory therapist at Brigham and Women's Hospital. So I manage the life support machines that these patients have been on.
So you scare the breath out of them and then give it back to them.
Yes.
Russell, show that picture again of the orange outfit. I like that. That is a nice outfit. Did you make that?
No, I have a couple of designers that I use, and that actually is a costume that was designed by a guy here in Boston, and that costume alone weighs about 12 pounds, and it's about 4 pieces.
Oh my goodness!
No lie.
Yep, showbiz ain't easy, is it?
No, it's not.
So what's the purple smoke coming out of the pumpkin there?
That's a smoke bomb.
And does it mean anything?
No, it's just a picture. Speaking of purple, blue, your witch hat, Amber, it needs some Viagra.
Oh, well, maybe if I had some more stimulating guests, I wouldn't need it. You and I have trouble together.
We're good. A lot of trouble.
So what do you miss most about what's not happening this time of year?
Well, I have actually not been out on the street a lot. I've been out twice. And that's because we can't cause a lot of crowds. And when I'm out, I have rows of 3 and 4 people, literally 30, 40 people that stop me, and I just can't move. So we get in trouble if we cause crowds. So I don't go out. I miss going out and having a lot of fun with people. So that's one thing I miss, is going out.
Oh, cool. So is there anything else you'd like to share with us, Borah?
Well, Borah, I wrote my first book.
Oh.
Let's see. It's called Borah's Book of Pitiful Poems and Pictures. And it's 31 poems and 31 pictures.
Did you illustrate it yourself?
I know a fellow called Zombie Dog 43 from Florida drew the pictures.
Was that his birth name or their birth name?
Oh no, that's just his author name.
Okay.
He loves Halloween too, so Zombie, and I guess he barks like a dog, and he's 43 years old. I don't know, Amber. Kids these days, they come up with anything. So there you go.
Do you want to read us a short poem?
Oh, yes, I have a very short one. Let me find it. This one is called Tomb, Sweet Tomb. And in the 18th and 19th centuries, when people were buried, they had a technique where they would tie a string and a ring to a finger of the deceased. And when they buried them, that string would go through the ground, and then it would be tied to a bell above ground. And if they weren't dead, they would ring the bell, and they would dig them up and save them. So this is called Tomb, Sweet Tomb, based on that. Cold, quiet, and damp, smelly, tight and cracked, spiders, worms, and lots of germs, no room to move a squirm. Oh, my finger has a ring tied to a string. I pull the bell, scream and yell, and all I hear is silence. Thank goodness, up there, there's too much violence. I guess I'm doomed. I'll make myself home, 'cause now this is Tomb, Sweet Tomb.
Well, thank you very much, Borah. Beautiful drawings. And where can we get that book?
That book is available at Amazon. It's also available at Salem's Society.org, right there on your screen. They are actually on back order. We've sold over 300, and they've been out for 2 weeks now. They're on back order, and most of my orders are coming through .org, because I can sign them there. And yep, and Amazon, they aren't signed. They're $15.99 on Amazon, $20 on the .org. And I have six stores that are going to carry the book. We're waiting for the orders to come in to stock them up. And also, what's exciting is Salem has the oldest museum in the United States called the Peabody Essex Museum, and their shop will be carrying this stupid book too.
Oh, Borah. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's great.